Hey everyone, welcome back. This week we wanted to take a minute and talk about how you got to stay together as a couple on a road trip with 9 people for 19 days in a 300 square foot camper.
Yeah, just keeping that connection going because it helps set the tone for the rest of the trip one way or another. And we weren't always great about it, but we certainly thought about it beforehand and tried, and we learned a lot about what not to do and what works and what doesn't work.
So before we even went, we set a plan that we would get together 3 times a day, just the 2 of us.
Right.
Morning coffee, lunch break, and evening cocktails.
And that's kind of fun to set up. And it's not realistic on drive days, but we would at least try to do it once on a drive day. Sometimes it was at the end of the drive day when we would have cocktails. Sometimes it was in the morning before we left. But most of the time, that's how we handled the situation.
Okay, this week we are finally made it up to Zion National Park, which was a tremendous park. I think one of our favorites of the whole trip.
Right.
And we got the chance to hike the Narrows.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part of the whole trip, was the Narrows.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. You'll see it here in a minute. Really excellent hike, really a good adventure. And I think great for families as long as, maybe the youngest is over 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, I would say definitely.
All right, thanks everybody. And be sure to like and subscribe and check back next week as we head up to Bryce Canyon. Thanks. Here we are at the start of the river of the Narrows Trail. Faith, how you feeling?
Thirsty.
Thirsty. Mom, how you feeling? Before we even went in, Jack, getting ready. Will?
Yes.
Sup? And me.
I did it, and I was up. I went literally up wasting. So you shouldn't be complaining.
You walk like an old man. Let me see what else we got. I know, I might have a little salty something.
I saw my parts on my rumble. Dad, where'd you put those? Where'd you put
The ruffles are in the bag.
No, in this water.
It's all in the bag. Yeah, go ahead, you're fine. Will, you made it.
There's snakes, man.
I did that like this.
Hey everybody, it's Kyle and William, and we are back with another installment of telling you about the national parks. Today we're going to cover Zion National Park. So Will, what if someone hasn't been to Zion National Park before, what's some of the things that you think they ought to know before they go, or what's something they ought to do while they're there?
I would say for being new there, you could do the Narrows, which is a trail where you walk in the river, the Virgin River to be exact, which is a river that was very cold because it's melted snow flowing down the mountains. And so anyway, we did not go all the way, but you can if you want. It was pretty far to go part of the way, about a mile. And anyway, so we took the shuttle there. You can walk there. It is a longer walk, but it's your choice.
Yeah, so walking in the river, you said it was cold.
Yeah.
And we also used those sticks, didn't we? Walking sticks?
Yeah.
I think that's a good recommendation. That made it a lot easier to not lose your footing.
Also, for if you like harder trails, there's one trail called Angel's Landing, which is a steep trail into a canyon. In the middle, there is one railing, and you go up and then turn around and go back down.
Yeah, that's a trail we didn't get to do this time. If we ever get back to Zion, we definitely, some of us, want to go do Angel's Landing Trail.
Mm-hmm.
Some things I would mention about Zion. Will said there's a shuttle system, and that's true. That you have to pretty much, well, I guess some folks walked, but mostly you have to ride.
It's a very far walk.
I'm going to wait a second while that plane goes over. The shuttle system is requiring tickets as well. At some of the other parks, like Grand Canyon had shuttles, but you didn't have to have a ticket. You do have to reserve early for the ticket for the shuttle at Zion. The river walk is called the Narrows, and it's really fun. We weren't sure how strenuous it was going to be. It was, of course, not up and down or anything. It was pretty flat, but you are walking through a river, crossing a river, and walking in a river pretty much the entire time. But it was great. I think it was one of our favorite hikes of the whole trip. Wouldn't you say, Will?
Definitely the easiest heat-wise.
Yes, that's right. It wasn't hot. And the other thing I'll say about Zion is parking was really, really hard to find. So a lot of people will park in the town of Springdale, and then they have a shuttle system that'll take you in to the park from there. We didn't do that. We got lucky enough to find a parking spot, but there's no guarantees. Zion is very crowded. We went and it was super crowded, and I think they're even getting where they're having more and more restrictions because so many people want to go there, but it's tremendous. The walk up the river is really incredible.
My own web show, my own web show. Everybody wanna know my own web show, my own web show, my own web show. How will it go? My own web show, my own web show, my own web show. Everybody wanna know my own web show, my own web show, my own web show. Adventures and activities, healthy snack recipes, so much for you to see on the web show, my own web show.